Hi fellow investors, welcome to the channel. In this video, we are going to discuss and analyze about a stock which is currently trading at 30 rupees and has a potential to grow until 100 rupees within a very short span of time. I have done a detailed technical as well as the fundamental analysis of this company, and I see that this stock is currently forming a very strong technical chart pattern, and this pattern is going to give a huge breakout, and this stock is going to reach into the new higher zones. As we all know that the Nifty 50 is currently in a very strong consolidation zone. We don't have a trend at confirmed in Nifty 50 as well as the Bank Nifty. So I want all of our fellow investors to be very careful while before trading any of the new stock, and make sure you keep the strict stop loss. This video is divided into three chapters. One is the fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and chart patterns. In chart patterns, I will show you exactly what kind of pattern which is forming right now, how strong is the pattern, where exactly that we need to enter, how long that we need to travel to gain more in profits from that company, and what are the target levels. This company which we are going to discuss today is South Indian Bank. If you see the chart on my screen, I have clearly mentioned the strong support as well as the resistance lines and the trend line as well. The chart which you are seeing on my screen is a weekly chart. You could able to see it clearly that this stock was continuously in an uptrend momentum, which is almost like from October 2022 at the price 8 rupees until 36 rupees. Currently this stock is in a very strong consolidation zone, which is exactly in a very strong bullish pennant pattern. Whatever the pattern which you are seeing on my screen is a bullish pennant pattern. Let me change this chart from weekly to the daily so that you could able to see it clearly, the pattern as well as the strong support and the resistance line. The line which we are seeing over here is a very strong support line, which where I see that the more number of buyers are waiting exactly at 30 rupees. Currently this stock is exactly in a very strong consolidation zone. If you could able to see it clearly, you could able to see it like this stock has given a tremendous breakout by breaking the very strong resistance line. This line before is a very strong resistance line. Currently this resistance line became a very strong support line. This resistance line was broken by a heavy green candle with a heavy volume, which is almost like 302 million volume in one day. This volume has never been happening to this company. Once after a heavy strong bullish momentum, this stock has given and a heavy breakout on this very strong resistance line. Exactly at the year June on 2018, this stock has tried to break this very strong resistance line. It has tried to break this resistance line and failed, and then the stock has fallen heavily from almost like an all-time high to an all-time low. Again this stock has given a tremendous breakout by breaking this very strong resistance line with a heavy volume and with a heavy buying pressure. Once after that, this stock has given a tremendous breakout. Currently this stock is exactly in a very strong consolidation zone. You could able to see it clearly that there is a huge momentum. This momentum which is nothing but a pole, and exactly the pattern which you are seeing on my screen is a bullish pennant pattern. This is one of the best in the technical analysis chart patterns. You could able to see it clearly that an uptrend line which where you could able to see a higher highs exactly which is forming over here on this stock. This stock has tried to be consolidating in between this pennant pattern, which is where you see a strong number of buying momentum which is building up in this pennant, which is going to be like this, and I'm sure that this stock is going to go and consolidate little bit more until like this, and then we'll give a huge breakout by breaking this upper side, and we'll reach into the new higher zones, which is going to be the target one is exactly which is at 36 rupees, and the target 2 is going to be 50 rupees, and the target 3 is going to be 80 rupees, and the target 4 is going to be 100 rupees. I am sure that this stock is going to give a huge potential breakout by breaking this very strong bullish pennant pattern, and will reach into the new higher zones. This is the high of the stock right now, which is exactly at 36 rupees, and then once after the stock has given a tremendous momentum by breaking this bullish pennant pattern and will reach into the target one. I'm sure that there is a huge consolidation which is going to be happening over here as well, and then this strong resistance line will break and the stock will move into the new higher zones. Let me explain you the deep dive fundamental analysis of this company as well, so that you could able to understand how exactly the company is doing, what exactly the net profits and the net growth. When it comes into the fundamentals of the South Indian Bank, this company has a market capital of 8,386 crore. This company is in the banking sector, which is providing a corporate banking as well as banking activities such as debit card and the third party financial product distribution. This company has a huge market capital, and this company's stock P by E is 7.51%, and this company's P by B ratio is 1.26%, and this company has a book value of 25%, and earnings per share is 4.27 rupees, and this company's face value is 1 rupee, and this company has a very good 𝗕𝗵𝗵𝗸 data. When it comes into the quarterly as well as an annual results, this company is providing a strong and growth on a quarter by quarter basis as well as an year by year basis. When you compare the annual results of this company has provided a profit of 775 crore, which is one of the all-time high for this bank. This bank has never grown and provided a profit of more than 700 crore. This is the first time which where we see a very strong profits on March 2023 for this bank, which is at exactly at 775 crore rupees, and currently this company has provided a profit of 1116 crore. So I am sure that this year, the March 2024, which is going to be double than this profits. When it comes to the compound sales growth, this company's sales growth was tremendously increased from -2% to 21%, and the compound profit growth was little bit decreased from 95% to 57%, and the stock price CAGR was tremendously increased from 54% to 93%. This is really one of the best in the industry. Currently this company's stock price on this fiscal year has tremendously increased. Whenever if we see that the compound annual growth rate is increasing and at least 20 to 30%, then the company is going to be best in the industry, and the return on equity is increased from 5% to 12%. When it comes to the fundamentals and when it comes to the shareholding pattern, this company has a strong shareholding pattern which includes both the foreign institutional investors as well as the domestic institutional investors. The foreign institutional investors are holding 14.68%, and the domestic is holding 7.61%. And when it comes to the fundamental analysis, as in my understanding, this company is really generating good profits on a quarter by quarter basis as well as an year by year basis, and this company's earnings per share and P by E ratio as well as stock price CAGR was tremendously increasing, which is more than 25% from the past 3 years. When it comes into the technical analysis, this chart pattern which you are seeing on my screen is one of the best in the technical analysis, which where we have done lots of videos on the lots of stock analysis on the same chart pattern of the bullish pennant pattern, which where we see that the pattern was broke on within a specific time period, and all the fellow investors whoever invested into those stocks has tremendously gained more in profits, which is more than 100% return on equity. So the same kind of pattern which is forming right now in South Indian Bank, and this pattern is going to go and break, which is going to be in a very near future. So the best entry into this company is going to be over here, which is exactly at 31 rupees, and the target 1 is going to be over here, which is exactly at 36 rupees, and the target 2 is 50 rupees, and the target 3 is 80 rupees. The best stop loss is going to be just below this very strong bullish candle, which is exactly at 28 rupees. So I want you to please watch this video entirely so that you understand where exactly that you need to enter, how much are the profits which you're going to gain in return. I want you to keep this stock under your portfolio and make sure you enter exactly at the very right and the best bargaining and the discounted price to gain more in profits from this company. Thank you very much for watching this video. please consider subscribing my channel so that you will get a notification whenever I posted the videos on the breakout stocks. As most of you know that I do a stock market analysis on a daily basis for the investment of myself. I do invest in stock markets heavily, which way I had got good profits as well. So whatever the stocks which I feel that the stock is going to give a huge breakout, which way I am going to invest on the same stock, and I will try to explain in detail both in fundamental as well as the technical analysis. Most of the time I prefer the technical analysis. Whenever I see a stock which is giving a good breakout as per the in-depth technical analysis by having a strong volume analysis pattern as well as the trend patterns, then I will try to provide that video in detail to all the fellow investors, so that whoever watching the videos can gain more in knowledge in both the technical as well as the fundamental analysis, and will enter exactly at the very right and the best bargaining price, and will gain more in profits from those companies. Thank you very much again. Have a happy, healthy, wealthy and successful life. Jai Hind.